Song for this video is For Whom the Bell Tolls, found on Metallica's second album, Ride the Lightning. Pretty good album. 1984. 1984. Yeah, it's old, but we're young, but it's still good. It's better than most crap.
All crap.
All crap. Well, we decided there's a lot of young dippers out there. We're young, but still. And
we're 18.
And they don't want to because people are like, you do it, no matter what, you're going to get mouth cancer. That's false. Like, hardly anybody. Okay, it's a really low chance of mouth cancer, people, but most people that want to try it don't, because people are always like, oh, no matter what you do, you'll get mouth cancer. No, if you want to, like, a lot of times it will get stuck in your teeth, but I mean, you can brush your teeth and get it out, and it won't sit there. And another thing, people say, oh, it's got fiberglass in it. It's salt. And if you get a red spot in your mouth, or after a while you get a white spot. But it's just where you dip so much in the salt, it is drying out your mouth, or your lip, and your gums. There's a few not so great things about it, but I mean, they won't kill you, I guess. But I do it. He does it. My family does. Almost everybody, almost every male in my family does it, and none of them have cancer. So my papa was dipped since he was like 15, I think, and he just quit. He's almost 60. He just quit, and he's fine. Nothing wrong with him from it. My dad's been doing it. He's fine. But if you want to do it, do it. Chances are it's not. You're not gonna get cancer.
Alright, if you're starting to dipping, I recommend like fruity flavors, like the name like less nicotine, and it won't give you a big buzz off of it. Well, but some of the flavors are citrus, skull citrus, long cut, peach, long cut, skull. And don't get fine cut because it goes everywhere in your mouth and it's nasty. Well, I never tried it before, but that's what I heard.
I've tried it. It's pretty bad.
But there's apple, peach, citrus, berry, cherry, all those flavors. And if you get used to it, go to Copenhagen straight. If you do Grizzly first time, and rip out the barcode on the side of the can.
I'll show you the I'll show you the barcode. Like I've already that barcode. This is wintergreen. It doesn't. Shit. There's a number that tells how strong it is, but
only on Grizzly though.
Only on Grizzly. This is a 6 out of what, 12?
Yeah.
It's a Grizzly mint. I also recommend mint to beginners.
My first dip was a Grizzly wintergreen mixed with straight. and I buzz like something else. But I ain't buzzed since. But yeah, if y'all were starting out, do the fruity flavors first.
And if you're a beginner, don't. You may watch YouTube videos. Don't get like that much or whatever. Just get about that much.
Now I've been doing it for about a year. I did about
Your mouth. Oh yeah. Another thing. If
that size. What that get right there?
uh, if you if you're just starting, well, sometimes it happens to me too, and you have a dip in for so long, it will your gum. You'll be able to look, and your gum will be red. That's just from all the salt just drying out your lip and everything, and it'll burn and it'll be red. Don't freak out because it's not cancerous. Big whites, if you after you do it a long time, you get a white spot in your mouth. That's not cancerous. It's just I don't remember what it's called. It starts with P. But that's also just from the salt.
Hey, if you have any questions, just message me or him about it.
Can pop ahead at 35 cutting questions.
We'll try our best to answer them. If we don't know them, we'll ask somebody else, like my dad or something.
And another thing, if you got more questions, check out Mudjug1. He has a video about I think it's how dip will save your life or something, or can save your life. And he has he bought a book about it, and he talks about pretty much the rumors and stuff, and a doctor wrote the book too. So I don't remember what I think the doctor that wrote the book was an oral doctor of some sort. I don't remember what he was. And the doctor talks about it. But
oh, if you're smoking, I heard on my jug on that video that 1 cigarette equals 8 dips, and cigarettes is a lot worse than dipping. But I ain't sitting here telling you that dip is good for you because it ain't. But it's a rare chance of getting cancer from it. So.
And people are like, if you dip, you can get mouth cancer, tongue cancer, throat cancer. Okay, tongue cancer, you can almost spot it as soon as you get it. Throat cancer, it's not much harder to detect, just a little bit. And but think about it. If you get lung cancer, how many people die of lung cancer a year?
Okay. Said 400,000.
It's like 400,000 people die of lung cancer. Okay.
Like 4 or 5,000 die.
4 or 5,000 die of dipping, but it's just. I'd rather have some. If I was going to get cancer from any kind of tobacco product, I'd rather it be something easy to detect, unlike lung cancer, which by the time they detect it it will be like too late. And most mouth cancer if you get it, it's not really, I guess you could say it's not the aggressive form of cancer. And I just think dipping is a little bit safer than smoking.
I've heard of people that's got mouth cancer and they ain't touched dipping, can't dip in their lives, but you can get cancer from anything nowadays. But yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's something else I was wanting to say. I've known people who's died of lung cancer, but I don't know anybody that's died of from dipping. That says a lot. My mom's side of the family, they're from West Virginia. Everybody there I remember whenever I was about 6 or 7, my cousin, she was 8. She had a really big dipping. Like she would go through. She stayed. Her dad took her to the store, bought a can of dip, came back. whenever they came back, she went through that can that night, and she was 8. I don't remember how old she is now, but and all of them they're fine. A couple of them have lost teeth from it, but none of them have mouth cancer. My dad doesn't. My papa doesn't. Nobody I know does. And I know a lot of people who did. But people who smoke, they a lot of the people I know that smoke, they have a bunch of breathing problems, and a couple of them had or have lung cancer. Actually, I think last year, I think it was last year, it was either that or this year, earlier this year. One of my mom's friends, she smoked, and she kept her cancer kept coming back, and it finally she kept winning the battles, and she unfortunately lost the last battle. And I'm pretty sure that's because she had lung cancer. And just I'm not like him. I'm not saying that dipping is you'll be healthy, 100% healthy dipping, but because you won't. But I'd rather dip and risk that like 3% chance of getting cancer than smoking. It's a lot more for smoking. So check out Mojug1's video about Mojug1. Check out his video about dipping for beginners, because he can explain it a lot better than we can. And also check out his video about how dipping can save your life. And does Outlaw Dipper have that?
Here's a few videos on there that different.
Outlaw One, or not Outlaw One. Outlaw Dipper has a couple of videos about dipping. I would like to shout out to Mojug1, Outlaw Dipper, and Cajun Tiger 616. And that's all I got. You got anything?
If you have any questions or anything like that, just message me or him. He's a Papa 35, and keep on dipping. See y'all.